I just realized that I forgot to make the face cam. I just realized that I forgot the face cam. Wait, what? Well, that's weird. What happened to that? I know this is the one that actually worked, but okay, I'm just gonna try removing that, and then if I remove it and then add it back, it should actually show up. Hopefully. Camera. Wait, what? Oh no. Seems like the camera finally stopped actually working. Okay, never mind. I got it. It's working now. So now we have this camera here. And so now we have this face cam here, and it'll be moist. Okay. Let's see. Actually, I want to test something. I want to see if it shows the game in full screen. I'm also going to turn off music, so then we can focus. And, there. I'm also going to turn up my volume, so then I can hear it really well. And so I can hear everything really well. It's weird, it's not making a sound when I change the volume. That's an annoying thing to include in a Windows update, if that's intentional. This website has such nice animations. This website has such nice animations. Who even made this? Okay. Right, I forgot. What I'm supposed to be doing is checking the thing. And it's being really slow and not actually going into the single player menu. For some reason, it seems like the single player menu takes a really long time to load in snapshots. It seems like sometimes in the earlier snapshots for various updates starting with 1.13, it seems like the single player world's menu has been taking a really long time to load. 47A, and game mode creative, of course, because that's what we want to do. And large biomes, because large biomes is yeet. Help. Actually, you know what? Let's just go with amplify. I don't really know what it means by beefy computer. I mean, at the time that it was added, it was probably beefy computer, but it works on my laptop. It works. I mean, amplified worlds generate very nicely on my laptop, and it's a laptop, so yeet. So I'm just gonna see if it actually. Oh my gosh! Yes. Generate. It shows up. It actually shows up now. Enabled ver. Enabled ver. That's weird. I can't see the diver controls. So yeah, there we go. By the way, you might be wondering why my Chrome why my Google Chrome UI looks so weird. It's because this is my custom Chrome extension. I haven't made it available yet. It's a Super Mario theme, as you can tell, as you can probably not tell by the textures from Peach's Castle. Anyway, and if you couldn't tell, then you are really lame, I guess. Then I guess you just, I don't know, don't really care enough to have played Super Mario 64 and noticed that it is a similar texture. In fact, it is actually a texture that I just got from the Spiders resource. Actually, the textures for the window control button on the top right are actually that texture is actually the floor texture from Throwback Galaxy in Super Mario Galaxy, but it's unfortunately it's not. But unfortunately, my computer doesn't have a big enough screen. Like, it doesn't have enough pixels to actually show the texture besides just other than just the corner, which is lame. But why is this taking so long? Yeah, snapshots aren't really the best for stability. Oh no, if you hear Undertale or Deltarune music, then you know it's Eli. And no, I think we just heard his name. Okay. Here we are. We've actually spawned. Oh wow, this is really laggy. This is actually pretty laggy. But at least it's more responsive than the Bedrock Edition. Hey, roasted. I mean, the Bedrock Edition isn't super unresponsive anymore, but I still think that the Java Edition is much more responsive. Fast to respond to keyboard inputs. And keyboard. But anyway, let's just, once we've finished admiring this thick landscape, this moist, as you can see, it's very moist. As you can see down here, it's very moist. So, after we finish admiring this moist, oh cool, the seed yeet actually, if you use yeet as your seed, at least for the amplified worlds, it'll spawn, right next to some coal, and then right over here there's, yeah, I don't, that's weird, I thought that was fixed. That's weird, I thought the ice rendering, I thought that rendering with ice was fixed. Strange. Maybe it has something to do with the particular image. Maybe it has something to do with the actual texture itself. I don't know. Who knows? But I don't really actually know if the initial mobs spawning near the spawn point are actually determined by the seed. But according to people playing Minecraft Pocket Edition a really long time ago logic, then yes, it is, because people would be like, "Whoa! I found this seed with a pink sheep on it." But that was back when Old World sort of made world type. So that's when the Old World type was the main world type. So let's just stop talking about Minecraft Pocket Edition. We're gonna actually get the heck over there, and we're gonna see if there are any new blocks or anything. Except that we can just check it out. Except that we can actually just immediately check it out, because reasons. I'm just kidding. So the actual reason is that I need to find some packed ice or blue ice in order to place this down. Okay, here we go. Found some packed ice. Wait a second. I think the packed ice kind of almost looks like, I don't know, but it seems like, in my opinion, the blue ice looks like the ground, looks like the blue dirt from Super Mario Bros. 2. But anyway, it doesn't seem like those have anything new. But anyway, we can actually just immediately start checking out stuff without having to look for it, because changelog. we have a changelog that we can use. It's very useful. Now this changelog isn't quite as thick as the other ones, but it should be enough to make a decent video. Yeah, as you can see, it's not nearly as thick. I mean, like, it just ends, like, right there. Added the pillager outpost, added raids, changed some block textures based on feedback. I don't really know what textures have actually been changed, but I think maybe stone, I don't know. It looks like actually stone has been changed to be kind of more and less similar to the old stone texture at the same time. So, the pillager outpost, we're gonna go find one of those. What do you want? So I guess we found one thing that I definitely like more about the Bedrock version of Minecraft. It's the locate command is much faster. I don't know why it's slower on the Java edition, probably because it doesn't have as high priority or something. You know, because it prefers you to, like, have smooth butter. Hello? It's not loading. You're loading all chunks. Hello? Load, please. Okay. I don't know why this area is not loading. Okay, there we go. Now it's loaded. This is a very pretty. This is a very nice plains. This is a very nice plains biome. It's really cool. It almost seems like we're on top of a hill or something, but I think we're not actually. No, we're not. The hill is over here. Wouldn't it be cool if the default world type was closer to this? Like kind of in between how it is now and this. Wouldn't that be awesome? Not fun. Sure. Why is it so glitchy? Well, it is a snapshot, so I'm just gonna blame it on this being I'm just gonna blame it on this. I'm just gonna blame it on this being a snapshot, and I'll just not think too much about it. So as you can see, this is the new pillager outpost. I'm kind of curious as to whether or not these things actually have randomly generated mossy cobblestone, or if the mossy cobblestone is just always like this. But it would be cool if the mossy cobblestone was randomly generated. And I think it would also be cool if that could utilize some of the new mossy cobblestone stairs and slabs. And yeah. So we could hear pillagers earlier. So we could hear some villagers earlier. So let's go. Let's find any. Okay, so we didn't. Okay, so that's weird. I can't find any villagers. So they should be spawning, but I can't see them. So we have potatoes and dark oak. So this is the so I'm just gonna. So I don't really feel like really testing it that much. So I'm just gonna say that this is the type of food you can expect. I don't really know. I mean, I don't really want to look at the loot table or anything. So it seems like the pillager outpost also has a tent. It has some pumpkins in it. Pumpkins are cool, I guess. I don't really know what the villagers would need pumpkins for, but whatever. This is a very nice. This is a very nice tent. This is a very nicely built, small tent, and they didn't really make it too easy. Oh, here it is. Here they are. Found the pillagers. They're really mad at me for some reason. You guys want some ideas or something? You guys want to or something? I think because they seem really mad. So I'll give them some emeralds as an apology for whatever it was that I did. They seem to be really mad. I don't know what it is that I did to them, but whatever it is, it made them really, really angry. I wonder if villagers can actually pick up items. I don't really know why I would know this. I don't really know how I would find out, but oh, it's actually so laggy that this water isn't even flowing. So yeah, I guess it does require a beefy computer. I guess it does require a beefy computer to run as good as a normal world, but in terms of just working, it works fine. So, we also have several of those illager banners that could be seen before on top of the head of the leader of a pillager of an illager patrol as well. So that's pretty nice. We have like 8 of those per outpost. That's actually really pretty valuable considering that you can't actually make these. Considering that you can't actually make these yourself, it's actually impossible. So I don't really know why. I'm not really much of a banner maker myself, but anyway, what I was actually wanting to say just now was we have this pile of we have this pile of dark oak logs here. Ooh, actually, it looks like they've changed the log textures again. I'm gonna look at these. It looks like they changed the log textures to look softer, like kind of like the old textures. So we're just gonna get myself some night vision here because actually, why not just use? Actually, you know what? Wouldn't it be better if I just use some of the new lanterns? But yes, I know I can get it from the Great Inventory. I'm just even though it probably takes longer to type that. Even though typing that in probably takes longer. What are these guys mad at me about? Like, do they want light? Do they just not like me because I look like a humus? They want lights? I have lights. There's one. I gave them one right there above their crafting table. I think it would be cool if pillagers could actually craft things, and I just think that'd be interesting. So I guess that's all. That's all with. I guess that's just all that there is to see with the pillager outpost. This is a nice seed. This is a pretty nice seed, though. I mean, really, all seeds are beautiful with amplified terrain, but whatever. Who cares? We're just gonna go and see what else there is in the change log. As if finding pillagers out in the wild wasn't scary enough, with patrols, keep an eye out as out on your exploration. What? Oh, out is out, like keep an eye out, but they wanted to like make it seem more out. But they also didn't want it to make it seem too out, so they just used out. I would say out as the dogs or something stupid like that, even though nobody cares. You may just find an outpost of theirs, okay? Can be found in any biome a village can be generated, takes advantage of our new mystery block, the jigsaw, for generation. So what does it do exactly? We still don't know what it does. Misha's spazzing out. Oh man, I wanted to see that. I've never seen that before, but it sounds really fun. Eating block entities. Eating block entities makes lava particles. Oh, right. Oh, right. It was the custom models data thing. Like, it was the custom model data thing. If you set the custom model data of a food item to be like a sorry, to be similar, I mean, to be the same, to reference a block entity such as a chest, then it would make lava particles when made it. Dyeing shulker boxes doesn't work. That's a weird bug. Shulker boxes cannot be dyed, resulting in duplication. What? I guess that's all. I guess we'll just have to see. Maybe if we could somehow make the jigsaw block not work, then we could just temporarily. Oh wow, this is really cool. Whoa, well, that's really cool. I should start doing survival on an amplified world. Amplified worlds are really cool. Like I don't remember them being this cool in 1.12. Before 1.13 broke everything. Because the terrain generation is broken now. It said something about forgetting to reset the randoms, whatever that means. I'm assuming that they were trying to say random seed for random numbers because they were using the same seed to generate because they were using the same chunk seed per chunk to generate a particular to generate a seed for each particular random number that they wanted. And they would just do a certain operation on it. I'm just guessing how they did it before. But I guess they just forgot to actually reset it, so then they accidentally made it so that it would just go with the next seed and then the next seed. And then each chunk would still be the same, but whenever you started, but it wouldn't be the same as it was before the previous update. Anyway, enough with my dumb theories that probably aren't even right. We're gonna find some more of these pillager outposts. What's really weird is that I can't see these chunks, but I can fly through the water in them. That's really weird. Where are you going? I guess we'll just teleport a really far distance. So then when we locate pillager outposts, then we'll be locating a different pillager outpost. By the way, some Minecraft 4A Edition news for you. Even though nobody watches these, Minecraft 4A Edition is now going to be renamed to Minecraft Web Edition as the rendering engine is no longer planned to be 4A and it's now planned to be 3.js. Now this does mean that it will require that your device supports WebGL, but it also means that it'll render faster because WebGL doesn't use JavaScript to process, because in WebGL the graphics aren't actually processed in JavaScript, so then it makes it faster because JavaScript has to be run through an interpreter every single time that it is run. So that makes it so that unless you have some kind of really innovative feature in your JavaScript processor where it just compiles it on the fly somehow, then it's just going to always be slower than an actual language that can be run natively on computers. So first I want to check out what exactly goes at the top of one of these. So I can see that these villager outposts are made mostly out of birch plank, are made out of dark oak, birch, and oak. Are made out of dark oak and birch wood. Now I'm assuming that the birch is because I can see that it's dark oak and birch wood mainly. So I'm just gonna guess that that's because the pillagers are a type of illager and are a kind of illager, and illagers originate from the root forest, and the root forest and the wood types in the root forest are birch and dark oak. And it's not working. And this chest is not working. Great. Good job, Minecraft. You're drunk. Good job, Minecraft. You're drunk. Ignoring chunks since it's not in the view range. Why does it have to tell me that? Okay. Running. Wait, what? How many? Wait. So it's running 51,206 milliseconds behind. Now that might not sound like much, but that's almost a whole minute behind. Okay, so this is a different chest, and it seems like we've also got some stuff that we haven't seen before, which is dark oak logs and enchanted books and What? I'm trying to check out the Minecraft snapshot. What? What? Why are you making that noise?
That's bugs. So, what's on?
So they've changed some of the textures a little bit based on the feedback, I think one of the textures that they changed was the wood, because the wood definitely looks much better than it did in the previous step.
And it turns out to be one of those things that stay the same.
That would be funny. The only actual feature really that was added is just one new structure, which is the pillager outpost. Now, as you can see, the lanterns don't actually generate in the pillager outpost. This is what it would look like normally in the desert. They spawn in any biome where a village can spawn. Now, they do use the same materials in every biome.
Oh, well, I think it would be cool if they did change.
Wait, where are you going?
Oh, I was just saying.
Sorry.
Hi, Brian.
My throat hurts from talking so much.
You know what?
Wait.
Me
too. They use the same materials. Anyway, what I was going to tell you, they use the same materials for every biome. Stop! I said don't talk about it.
Final boss.
Because I'm recording right now, so don't talk about it.
Oh, you are? Okay. Sorry. Well, they don't know what a secret elevator room is. I could be talking about anything, like Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah, he's talking about a new secret thing that we're supposed to know about related to Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah. Which is an anagram for.
If you reverse Five Nights at Freddy's and then rearrange the letters, it spells Five Nights at Freddy's. Stop.
Not funny.
It's not shedding the time today. Oh, for some reason, like, the snapshot's really loud. Ow, what the frick are you doing? Get off! Ow! Butthole!
I said don't do anything. I said don't do anything. Bryce, get stop it. Stop it. You only walk around. I like this.
I already brushed my teeth. I already did brush.
I thought they would also update the Iron Golems because they haven't been updated in like a long time.
I'm gonna say something.
Why is that towering thing?
This is a pillager outpost. It can spawn in any biome where a village can be where a village can generate, and it also it uses dark oak and birch wood as its wood types for all biomes because pillagers are a subset of illagers, and illagers originate from the roof forest. Look at this villager. He's just so mad at this spider. He's like,
no.
I'm gonna kill you.
No, not on the carpet.
Get off me. Okay. So it seems like they all generate basically the same, except for the mossy cobblestone, which is mixed in randomly throughout all of the cobblestone. But also, what I think is weird is that it's supposedly, according to the changelog, it uses the new jigsaw block for generation. But I don't really know what exactly it would use the jigsaw block for, because I have no idea, because nobody has any idea what the heck the jigsaw block actually does.
It looks like a secret Undertale character. It's Gaster's brother. It's Jigsaw. Stop it.
But as you can see, it has
A puzzle block on it.
no, like as you can see on the top. Oh yeah, it kind of does look like a puzzle piece. But what I was gonna say is that on the top it has things pointing pointing to the X, pointing east and south, which is positive X and positive Z, which is probably just so you can tell which way is positive Z and which way is positive X. Actually, this is positive X and this is positive Z. I'm being dumb. Anyway, wait, is that? I thought I just saw that villager riding that spider. Anyway.
It'd be cool if they did just ride mobs.
Hey Bryce, do you like lanterns?
I like them too.
Too bad.
I don't know
anyway,
why people hate them.
What do you mean?
Some people hate them. Well, I mean, like, those are probably the same.
Also, that's my Sprite. Why are you drinking my Sprite?
No, it's not.
Oh. I'm dumb. Right. I'm not dumb enough to actually bring my Sprite on the bed. Anyway, nobody actually knows what the jigsaw block does, but supposedly
I'm sure those are the same people that hated glazed terracotta blocks, so.
It's probably just because it's fancy and it looks like, it's probably just because it's fancy looking and a lot of mods use similar design.
Well, yeah.
Is this a glitch?
No.
No, I mean, is this a glitch?
What do you mean?
Never mind. It's just lag. For some reason, it's really laggy. It's probably because this is an amplified mode. Also, stop freaking crushing me, jerk! Get the heck off!
Yeah. So what happens when the pillagers come to? So what happens when a mommy? So how do baby pillagers? Wait, are there baby pillagers?
I don't know. Let's see.
Do they pillage with the pillagers themselves?
I wish they didn't, because that would be a nice feature.
Like, if a baby You're actually.
Also, can you stop hitting the computer Also, can you stop hitting the computer with toenail / fingernail clippers? That's really gross.
Actually,
Just stop hitting the computer with them. You're being a butthead. Being a butt face. Gosh.
Bryce, this is exactly why I don't like you when you're here along with us. Why? Because you're annoying.
Blameworld has made the advancement Stone Age. When? Anyway, we're gonna find the thing.
Find a village.
I want to see if. Wait, hang on.
How do the attacks happen?
Whenever the pillagers find a village. I don't know. Let's see. So we can see that there's some data in here for patrol leaders. So, it says patrol leader. I'm assuming that means that that changes it to be the leader of a particular patrol.
Their pants look very nice.
Okay. So I'm gonna make it sort equals nearest.
Place a bunch
you just wait. You just wait until one spawns. But
It's still baby pillagers.
I don't know, but I don't know. Is there an age?
I
don't know. Let's just see. Age -4. Wait. Age set value -400 -4000. Because most Minecraft mobs have an age tag that uses negative numbers are babies and positive numbers are adults. Okay, so apparently there are not baby pillagers, which kind of sucks. But I want to see what happens if we set patrol leader.
Wait, I want to see a pillager beast.
This command is unnecessarily complicated.
Let's try to cause a pillage. I want to see a pillager beast.
Wait, did you just see that? Its neck just flashed purple. Did you just see its neck flash purple?
It's a really glitchy thing.
I think it's just lag. We should just do this on a normal world.
Yeah. Laggy. A normal world that has lots of villages, please. We can just go on to one of the presets. Wait, villages,
well, there are for super flat, but I think that so we're gonna 18W47A because that's the name of the snapshot. Not lag ye. Okay. Rate of.
Hey Bryce, what's the least annoying thing you've ever done?
Hey, Blaine Bryce.
What?
Hey, can I ask you guys to say a prayer for GP because she just fell at the grocery store and she thinks her hip is broken and she's on her way to the hospital?
Wait, is her hip actually broken?
Yes. So that means that she won't be able to move for probably 6 months. So if you guys would take a moment from your all-important video games,
Sure.
maybe say a prayer for your GP, that would be great.
Progress. And you do. Right. Apparently,
JP. I can't tell.
Apparently she fell at the grocery store and her hip is broken. So, that's
Okay, so this one's
pretty
prices.
creepy.
Wait, what? I have one?
I hope it's not really broken.
Why are there 3? I don't know.
I hope her hip isn't actually broken. That would be terrible.
I can't tell which one. Oh, it is this one. Yeah.
I hope her hip's not actually broken.
Can you just
What actually is a hip though? What was that noise?
Play. Play.
Why are you saying play?
Play to the Lord.
Can you stop?
Okay, no, seriously, play.
Okay.
I just did alone.
Why are you staring at me?
Take a moment of silence, everybody.
I'm gonna change the description.
You just broke the moment of silence.
Right.
Moment of silence. You don't care. You really don't care.
What, Bryce? You're being a butt face.
You're being a butt face. You're not caring.
To me?
Yeah.
Why are you assuming I don't care?
Take a moment of silence.
Are you assuming I don't care because just because I'm talking because you said
You're
something?
talking.
I'm responding to you.
Moment of silence. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
From silence up. Let's go. Let's play some more Minecraft. And not here. I'm just kidding. No, that's stupid. I'm angry. You don't care.
Bryce, why are you acting like I don't care? Gosh.
Because it seems like you don't care.
Or maybe I'm just artistic, but like replace the R with, but like the way that like a 2-year-old would say it.
Well, not all 2-year-olds have actually have.
Well, I mean like it's a typical 2-year-old. Autistic.
Artistic.
Autistic. Oh.
Oh.
Sorry.
What? Ours. Oz. So ours would be Oz. So that would mean rubbish.
Let's see how much lag we have.
Rubbish.
Let's see how much lag there is.
What
the heck? How is this so laggy? How is there so much lag? I mean, seriously, it's literally running 5 seconds. It's literally running 5 whole seconds behind. Like, there's literally, like, we have a 5-second ping on a single player world. How is that possible? Eli?
I want to see a
Eli, I'm legitimately confufulated. I'm legitimately confufulated. We have a 5-second ping on a single player world. How is that possible? This is a nice village though. This is a nice village though.
Hey, Blaine.
Generated in a nice spot.
I want to see the pillager. And the pillager.
What?
Just get pillager eggs.
No, I want to have an actual pillager. I want to have an actual villager patrol. I don't really know how to spawn one. But
So, Blaine.
I don't really know how they spawn.
So we got pillagers, illagers, and villagers. What's next?
Pillagers are a type of villager, actually.
What's next?
Why don't illusioners actually have a role in the game?
What's illusioners?
You've never seen an illusioner? It's this guy.
Oh.
It's the blue Willy Wonka guy. It's the gray Willy Wonka.
We got illusioners.
It's the gray Willy Wonka Squidward.
You got all of the Earths.
So Wonka Squidward.
Okay.
Willy Wonka Squidward.
Hey. We should find the nearest village and then
Okay, so I just discovered that default and amplified worlds with the same seed will always be exactly the same except for the hill, except for the terrain, except for the height of the terrain.
Let's find the nearest village and help them raid it. That nobody cares about. No, seriously, what are they talking about?
What's up with what?
The villagers the witches just kind of being outcast.
I don't know.
They're kind of just their own thing. They're kind of just there.
I know them in my notes sometimes, and I just throw them in places.
You guys say prayer if you need help.
I did, but Blaine.
Bryce, why are you acting like
I
it?
gave a moment of silence.
Why are you
because I
acting
couldn't
like-
stop arguing.
Bryce, you're being.
Blaine's acting like he doesn't care.
Well, you're acting like. Well, you're acting like you know what. Well, you're acting like you automatically can just see into other people's minds for no reason.
Well, you're acting
Creep.
like he doesn't care.
You guys up here having a soda day?
Blaine is, and
What?
Eli is, and
Bryce.
they don't give me any.
Well,
Wait, you
that's
didn't?
because you didn't get one.
Well, there weren't
Here's
any.
one. Here's a full one right here. Who's drinking that?
It's Blaine's.
Fine.
And then the third one's empty.
The third is empty because Blaine's already drank one like
You're
yesterday.
dumb.
Both say no.
I hope so. This room is trash. Guys, I'm
The only
not
trash
today.
here is, right?
And,
What?
The only trash we have is right here.
What
Right
now?
Blaine, I might need to go to the bank in a few minutes,
I'm gonna go.
and then it's possible that I may be going to the hospital in a little bit
Yeah.
to see GP, so I'll let you know. Alright.
I hope she's okay. I really do hope she's okay, because that would be terrible.
What's
You
your
guys,
favorite?
I don't really know where the hip bone is. I don't really know where the hip
Yes,
bone is,
help
but
him.
I don't really know where the hip bone is, but wherever it is, it would probably be really painful to break. It would probably be really painful to break.
Bryce, what's your favorite mountain bike?
Something.
I would, my favorite song, my favorite new mod is, oh, my,
Meat, Angel, meat. Hey viewers, here's my dog that I forced to come up here. That was mean, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for being mean to my dog. I'm sorry for being mean to my dog and carrying him up here even though he doesn't want to come up here. I don't know what he's gonna do. What's really weird is that it seems like they're trying to put lore in Minecraft now because I don't know, it's probably not really lore, it's just like logic. Because there can be what were the names of the forgot what the other one is called. Right, it's evokers. So there can be evokers and vindicators in the pillager in the pillager patrol. So that means that pillagers are probably a subset of villagers, especially considering that they look like. So they definitely are villagers. Gosh. Well, it's just logic, because these are the two types of wood that are in the roof forest. So, it seems like the positive Z direction, negative X direction. So in this direction, not too far from the villager outpost, I think there's actually a village. I think. I don't know where it is. It seems that I cannot see it because of lag. Because I somehow have a 5-second ping on my own single-player world. Yeah, that doesn't really... I just have to wait until both the villager outpost and the village are loaded. So actually, I think the village is over here. And it's being slow again. Great. Yay! That's totally not annoying. Yeah, according to the locate command. So according to the locate command, there should be a village right over here. Hey, stop!
Hi.
So what?
I need to get stuff.
Where are you going?
That's it.
Wait, I thought you said you were leaving tomorrow.
Oh, I'm leaving today. Apparently. In about an hour.
Stop.
Can I get something to remember you on?
Murdering me.
Hi. Hi, Mom.
Hey, Briss. Why are you so judgmental of other people all the time? Except when they aren't me. Bryce, why are you judgmental of people all the time except when they're not me?
Yeah. Is this big enough of a balloon? Big enough. Wayne, you know do you have problems with TikTok ads on YouTube?
Yes. They're annoying.
It's like...
Well, actually, not really TikTok ads usually. I do have problems with
Have you ever seen, did you ever see the video that I made?
No.
It was the one...
When did you do that?
And it was actually fun. You should watch it.
A meme compilation that's actually funny. That's really weird.
Yeah.
Wait a second. It's almost like Minecraft Java Edition actually has a good auto jump.
Mine.
What? Well, look, when I have jump boost, then auto jump actually works actually works when there's 2 block height stuff, and it's really moist. It's really moist. What are you doing? Why are you so scary? What are you doing?
This is actually very efficient. This is very efficient. There we go. Who knew? Balloons are really good powered by screens.
Hey, Eli.
Screen powered balloons. They're the best screen powered balloons you'll ever find on the market. Yes, that's right, man.
Hey, Eli. Stop, bro. Stop. Stop. I was trying to. Stop. Where are the freaking pillagers? Stop. I'm trying to actually find the pillagers.
Hey,
Go.
Ryan, what's your favorite mob in Minecraft? Actually, here, how about this? What's your favorite new mob they're adding into Minecraft? Kind of narrow it down a bit. Okay, I'm gonna keep this so I can remember you.
What were you gonna say?
What's your favorite mob? New mob.
You.
Me?
Yeah.
I'm not a new.
Oh, you're new to Minecraft and you're a player and players don't know.
Shut up.
I'm not new to Minecraft. I was around when...
Stop! Get the heck off of me!
Actually, come to think of it, I was around with Calvin.
Okay, there we go. Now we have lots of types of, wait, did I ever spawn an illager beast? Did I ever spawn an illager beast? Okay, right. I forgot to spawn an illager beast.
Stop being attacked.
Oh, Bryce, they're not. Oh, Bryce, it's not. Oh, fudge. I have resistance 255 and I have speed and jump resistance. So this should be fine for me. Listen. The update. I know. Actually, I'm pretty sure that. Well, I know that pillagers came back. I know that the leader of a villager patrol came back. But I don't know about players. I think I can. Probably. I know that pillagers can run. Also, it's not.
Stop abusing that.
Well, I'm trying to spawn a new one.
What? The villager patrol.
Villager beast.
How
What?
does the villager patrol thing happen?
It happens randomly.
Make it happen faster.
It happens randomly.
Make it happen faster.
Well, for now it's called the Illager Beast, but I think they might change it.
Make it happen faster.
How? I don't know how to do that. It just, Bryce, that's for blocks. It's not how that works.
illusioners and wait, has there been an update to Iron Golem?
Hang on.
Let's see.
Here, one. Okay, there we go. By the way, this is a weird glitch. It's so funny.
Is that the leader or something?
Yeah.
That's so
He's not following.
Passing again.
Okay, you know what? Let's just teleport to and we're gonna teleport all the villagers there. Teleport all the villagers there. Fudge.
Is that how a pillager happens? I mean, a pillage or whatever? Or
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they'll attack. Actually, I think that pillager raids just happen randomly as well. Why can't I see anything? I think I'm in a cave.
What if there was actually a way that you could, like, that they had, like, what if there was a way that you could spy on them while planning their attack?
Lag. Okay. There. I have resistance, so I can't get hurt. Anyway, we're gonna spawn a bunch of. We're gonna teleport all the. What just hit me? I think that's just lag. We're gonna teleport all the things. Type equals, pillager. Wait. You know what? Actually, let's just spawn. Let's just spawn them. Spamming Spillage.
Just get spawned.
Meh.
are these like the
There, now we have a bunch of them.
are these the patrol?
So these are the pillagers, and then we're gonna spawn, and then we're gonna spawn one evoker, and spawn one evoker, and we're gonna spawn one educate, and we're gonna spawn one illusioner, because these are all types of villagers. And then we're gonna what? That's what they're called.
Not villagers.
That's what they're called. Villagers. You said type of villagers, so it sounded like villagers, even though that's not even a word. What?
Sandy came early.
What? What did you just do?
I'm trying to
What the heck did you just do?
why?
I think you just...
I crushed her heart pounding. So bad. You blame. Give me a snack. Running on an adventure.
Where'd you go? Set
Wait!
value
I'm
0.
not ready yet. She was last.
So there we go. We're not even moving in this direction. We're not even moving in that direction. Execute as Sappy. Now they should all have a crossbow. That's silly. Okay, you know what? Actually, I'm just gonna make a custom tag here because this is not working right. Because they're not actually going to the village, so I need to make a tag and teleport them all to myself. I know this isn't really the most efficient way to do it. I know this is like gonna take unnecessarily long, but who cares? 18W 47A no laggy. Okay, and we're gonna go to data packs. Meet. We're just gonna call it foo. Nah. Meta. Hack down into meta, and we're gonna title this. And then we're just gonna wait because this is gonna take a bit because I have way too many files open. I have way too many files open in Notepad++, so it takes a really long time to load because it has to load all of them, even though I don't really want it to. So now we're just gonna actually edit the file. For some reason, we can do that, and then we're gonna go and we're just gonna add some data to the thing. We're just gonna add the data that you have to have in order for it to work. Bar. There you go, and now you have the thing. And now we're going to go to data, go, Minecraft, tags, block, wait, no, not blocks, entity types, villagers.json, and then we're just going to open that, and then replace false values. And also, just for the sake of completeness, I'm gonna include witches. Okay, there we go. Reload. There we go. Now we have all of them. And they are going way too fast. And I can't see because it's too loud. Because there's too much lag. I don't know why Snapshot is so laggy. I think it's actually probably my recording software. It's probably actually my recording software. It's really lag so much. But anyway, as you can see, we now have the this one. It's simply moving for some reason. Okay, so those are all just the hang on, I have to oh, okay, villagers. trying to kill villagers. So I guess they're trying to kill villagers. I don't really, like, it seems like the only defense that the villagers will have is an iron golem. Spawn an iron golem here. You know, actually, I think it would be interesting. You know what, actually, okay, bye. Okay, you know what, goodbye. I'm done doing this video. I'm gonna do a different video now. I'm gonna do a fun little game. I'm gonna make, like, a little game here. So, this is gonna be like PvP, but for mobs. So we're gonna have the villagers and the iron golem. We're gonna have the villagers, an iron golem, and a snow golem. We're gonna have like 10 villagers, an iron golem, and a snow golem. Then we're gonna have a full team of villagers against them, and then they'll be fighting. And we'll see who can get the most hits, I guess. Who can land the most hits, I guess. Maybe like whoever, maybe like also 5 of the villagers will be babies. Realistically, there will be some baby villagers. Actually, you know what? 4 of the villagers will be babies. Because the majority are adults. So, anyway, I'm gonna stop talking and I'm just gonna make the thing.